AITA for not respecting my girlfriend's desire to not have drinkers in our house. I, 22M, am dating this girl, 27F, who I'll call Zoe for this post. Myself and Zoe are both recovering alcoholics. I have been sober about 18 months. She's been sober almost 6 months. This upcoming weekend is her birthday and she wants to have some family and friends come over to celebrate. Obviously I want them to come too, and we were planning it out last night. Here's the thing. I am at a point where I feel comfortable being around alcohol without the fear of giving in and drinking. But I guess she isn't. My father was asking me if I'd mind if he and my stepmom brought some booze for those who drink. I told him it was totally okay. But when I told Zoe, she freaked out and said she isn't ready for that yet. I talked to my dad and he said if she isn't comfortable he's fine with not bringing it. But I don't want them to have to work around our unique circumstances. I tried to explain to Zoe the purpose of AA and all these things we do is to try and live life like normal people minus drinking. But she basically told me I'm being a jerk and hasn't been talking to me since. AITA? I'm an alcoholic too and don't see the issue. But I'll leave that for you guys to decide. YTA. Dude, just cause you're clear doesn't mean she is. Respect her recovery. Hell, even your dad gets it. So why are you prioritizing his comfort over her well-being? I am at a point where I feel comfortable being around alcohol. So there was a point you didn't feel comfortable. Yet you can't empathize that your girlfriend is currently in that place? YTA. Get a grip of yourself and show her that you care. I've been sober 45 years. YTA. The purpose of AA is to do whatever is needed to stay sober, my friend. And you're trying to take away the safety of her home. That's not just your home but also hers. The smell of the booze alone is going to hit her hard at 6 months. Why aren't you doing everything possible to support her? I'm very confused as to why your friends and family drinking is more important than your partner staying sober. YTA. Just because you reached that point doesn't mean you now get to rush, pressure, or shame her into a situation she's not ready for. The fact that it's her birthday makes it even worse. Way to be unsupportive. Also, aren't you supposed to stay out of a relationship for the first year of sobriety? Did you rush her into that too? YTA. It's her birthday and she doesn't want alcohol at her party. It doesn't matter if you're comfortable with it. She isn't. Accommodate your girlfriend's wishes for her party at her home. Your family already agreed not to bring alcohol. Why are you pushing for it when she doesn't feel safe around it and your family already said they would leave it? AITA for tempting a still recovering alcoholic by bringing booze in the house. Especially after she stated she's not comfortable with it? Quote. Fixed your title. YTA. It's her birthday, for Pete's sake. She's only been sober for 6 months and you think she should be okay with what you want? YTA. Massively. YTA. It is her birthday and you are putting your parents' wants ahead of your girlfriend's needs. How long have you been dating? Info. Do you even care about your girlfriend? If you were at a meeting and explained to them what you just explained to us, how would they react? Doubt they'd take your side. YTA. You of all people should understand what she's going through. Is the past so easily forgotten for you? That must be nice. But for some of us, every day is a struggle. Please do better. Really? She's trying to manage a life-threatening addiction, but you want things your way, so she should just deal? What a massive a-hole you are. YTA. Just pathetic. Info. What does your sponsor think about it? YTA. But props to your dad. And I just checked in with a friend of Bill, and was reminded that AA's primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. 6 months or 6 years. If someone says she isn't ready for a particular experience involving alcohol, I take her at her word. YTA, and honestly a little bit toxic too, but I think you already know this. You are a recovering alcoholic yourself, so you should know how important it is to respect your girlfriend's spoken boundaries. Your girlfriend is telling you, I'm not to a point where I can be around people drinking and be 100% sure that I can control myself, and you are ignoring that statement so that other people might be able to enjoy a drink at her birthday party, which will be taking place at her safe place. So not only are you willing to risk her sobriety for other people, you are willing to do it at an event being held in her honor in her home. Yes, you are definitely the asshole. YTA. She's been sober for only 6 months. You've been sober for over a year. It's not the same. She's probably still struggling and she's not comfortable around alcohol yet. You want to force her to be uncomfortable at her own birthday in her own house. She shouldn't be on edge at an event that is meant to celebrate her. Your parents said it's okay to come without booze. You are the only one creating a problem out of nowhere. She said no. Your parents are okay with it. Step back. Hard YTA. Your girlfriend is in recovery and doesn't want to be around alcohol. Your preferences, views about having alcohol at her party are irrelevant. You are a huge asshole. I think you are trying to relapse and using her birthday as an excuse. BC, you are two chickens get to relapse on your own, so you are setting her up to fail first. YTA, and I'm honestly curious as to why she's dating you. YTA. The fact that it's not an issue for you doesn't change or invalidate her needs. She needs her home to be a place where there isn't alcohol and drinking going on. Why do you need to have other people drinking there? Why do you want to make sobriety more difficult for someone you claim to care about? YTA. Everyone has their own pace for recovering. And as her BF, you should help her and not making it harder. The goal is getting sober and yes, eventually being comfortable, but she's not there yet. And forcing it on her instead of supporting her is a solid DCK move.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.